Hi, I just got back from my annual Mammoth Lakes trip. If you're familiar with the Mammoth Lakes trip, you know that it's typically 7 to 9 day affair where I'm, hiking and fishing most of that time. Unfortunately, because of this latest winter storm and some unforeseen circumstances, that trip was truncated down to 3 days, and the hiking and fishing was reduced to a single day. Um, Not only that, but that one day of fishing, it was an amazing day of fishing, but my cameraman didn't do a great job. So the video you're about to watch starts off with a brief exploration of the Pine Creek Trailhead, because I'm going into that trailhead later in the summer and I wanted to get an understanding of what that trailhead was all about. And then it's followed by a trip up to a golden trout lake where the videography is not the greatest, and so I have to apologize for that. A lot of the fish that I caught, I did not catch on film. There were times where I thought the camera was off and it was on, and I thought the camera was on and it was actually off. And then and then I was filming in narrow, but to top all of that off, I was using my hat cam, and I guess I had pulled my brim down a little bit too far, and instead of looking out on the water, half to 2/3 of the view is actually looking down at the ground. So if you still want to watch the video, I'd appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Hi. So it's Saturday morning, May 22nd, and Vita and I are getting ready to embark on our annual trip to Mammoth Lakes. We were supposed to leave yesterday, but there's a winter storm that's come in, and yesterday the conditions in Mammoth were, 5 inches of snow were forecast, freezing temperatures all day, and I just didn't want to drive in that. So we're heading out early this morning. This morning the weather was supposed to be a little bit better. It was supposed to be in the 40s. Turns out it's in the high 30s. But at least we hopefully won't have to deal with frozen icy roads. Here we are, cabin number 7. So we're heading down to Bishop. One of the things that I wanted to do today is to check out the Pine Creek Trailhead, which is right up there. So just doing a little recon for my summer trip to French Canyon. I'm going to be going in the Pine Creek Trailhead, which as you can see, the Sierra just jets up from the valley floor from here. My understanding is that this is one of the hardest ways to get into the High Sierra. I've never done it before. I am looking forward to the challenge. When I told my friend Roger about it, he was like, good luck with that. So we'll, there are a couple different, on the map it looked like there are a couple different trailheads up here. There's maybe one for a pack station or for, I don't know. So I'm doing a little recon so I know exactly which one I'm going to this summer. Wow, that just looks like one big wall. That's amazing. So this is interesting, and it's just as confusing as on the map. There's a road that goes up that way. There's a mine there. And it looks like there's a road that goes this way. So here's the Gable Lakes Trail. It looks like it goes up into that little canyon. And I don't know, this could be a trail here, but it's not marked. Okay, looking at the map, it looks like the Pine Creek Trail is on the other side of the pack station. Okay, so I guess the pack station is the start of the trailhead. Pine Creek Pass Trail. Cool. Okay, so I'm glad I came out here and did that, and you know, didn't come up here late on a Thursday night trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. This is a really, really cool area though. Look at that. It's just one big box canyon, I guess, what you would call it. Day 2 of the Mammoth Lakes trip. I'm heading up to a golden trout lake. Truth be told, I've never done very well at this lake, so I come back each year hoping that I can figure it out. Hopefully, you know, I'll get into some fish today. I'm at about the halfway point, I guess. I've been hiking for about an hour and a half. It looks like there's quite a bit of snow on the trail up ahead. I don't know what that's going to mean in terms of the conditions on the lake. Hopefully the lake has thawed out. As you can see, the trail goes up this way and then cuts across and up and over and down into the lakes. So I'm 2 hours in, and I've just arrived above the lakes. The lakes look good, no ice. Doesn't seem to be that much snow, although down over there is always a little dicey. Okay, I'm down and at the first lake, easy as you please. The snow is just at the right level to make going across the talus really easy, and it took me no time at all to get down here. Now, I'm not seeing any cruising fish. Nice little glissade. Not really my forte, but the easiest way to get down. Coming up to the second lake, got all this talus to go over. Up at the lake proper, and what I'm hoping to see here are cruising fish. So off color. There's some cruising fish. It's just what I'm looking for. How do I get them?
Now I saw a bunch of fish just over here by these rocks. Aha! Too much pressure on them. That was a nice fish though. Fish right in there. And they're still there. So man, these rocks are gonna kill me. Okay. Oh, come on. Longest fight ever. That's a good fish. Don't know if I'll be able to land him, but that is a, oh man, that is a hog. Oh man. Oh. That is a beautiful fish. Wow. Fat, fat, fat. This is a absolutely huge fish. I doubt I'll get this one in. I mean, he's just sort of sitting there playing with me. Not running, not doing anything, just playing with me. Wow. I better put him on the reel, I think. Dang. Maybe not. Okay, I gotta get him away from anything that might break him off. Come on, guy. I know you're huge. Man, he's gonna be in there. He's gonna be in there forever. I think I've got 5X on. Probably need 4. Come on, head up. Oh, it was huge. It was absolutely, oh man. Man, that was crazy. That last fish was crazy. This hole, I've probably hooked into a half dozen fish, and that last one, that was easily 26-inch golden trout. I mean, it went airborne twice, and then it just sort of sat there and slowly moved back and forth, and unfortunately the hook came loose. But yeah, that was absolutely crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of it on film because I'm filming in narrow today. I'm going to go ahead and switch it around. I'll switch it to wide, but yeah, that was that was amazing. And that's the thing about this place, you know, the fishing is either amazing or it's just, you know, just nothing. Yeah, that was cool. And this is how it was several years ago when Roger and I came. The fish were taking caddis off the rocks, and so I'm basically fishing like I was then. Oh, that one just came up off the surface. I see a couple small fish around this rock. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to prospect along this bank, and hopefully, maybe some big fish will come back and I'll be able to spot them. Oh, there's a fish right on the side of that rock there. It's cold. I haven't mentioned it, but it is cold. And before I caught that big fish, I was standing there shivering away. I'm shivering now. Let's see if that's a fish. I think that is a fish. The thing about these rocks, though, and I mentioned this before. You know, these things, they slide out from underneath you, and this is how I tore my thumb. Yeah, I think that's a fish right there. There. That should be good. I can't see my fly though. There are a couple more places I like to fish. It's about 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna go check them out real quick, and then I'll probably start heading back to the car. There's a bunch of fish right there. Clouds going over the sun. That's not good. Did he turn? Ah! Did I spook him? Okay, now the sun's back. Huh. They're charging it, but nobody's committing. Ah. Or I'm missing them. Could just be that I'm missing them. I think I'm just missing them. They're taking it. I can see it. I'm just not getting a good hook set. And I think they're all gone. Well, missed opportunity. I think I've put them all down. Yeah, I don't even see them anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna rest that spot. It looks like there's a bunch of fish hanging out over that spring. So if I can get just a little bit closer without tumbling in the water, I might be able to get a decent cast down in there. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of fish. And these fish like to hang out over here by these springs. Ah, that was not a good... There we go, that's one. Let's pull him out of the way. Pull him away from the others. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, you can run. I've got my old Martin on, and it is not it is not a smooth reel. Okay. Come to Papa. Whoop. And come on. You're not ready yet. Whew. Okay. Let's see if I can get this guy without falling in the water here. Come on. That is not a bad fish. Not a bad fish at all. And there, you can, their bellies are just full, and I think it's the cased caddis. I think I got here just at the edge of the cased caddis activity. I'm not seeing any cased caddis, but they're hitting my fly. Like there's still some fish hanging out there. So let's try number 2. Oh. So if I can, I'll stand here, try to hook them, bring them to my left. Any looking in this way? No, none looking. Oh, yes, there was a small one there. Okay. Not quite what I was going for, but can't complain. Oh, there's one. Come on. That was behind him. Yeah, that might be good enough. Nope. Right there. Nope, it's not moving for it. Have to put it around top of him. There we go. And, oh, he went for it. It's right on top of him. Oh, geez. So, I don't know if that came out on camera. He must have taken it, and then I didn't set the hook, and he bolted. Yeah, okay, unless he took the fly with him. I don't think he took the fly with him. Nope. Okay, there's another one there who's just come in. If I can do a little better job casting, I might be able to actually catch this one. No, it was a horrible cast. And that wasn't any better. Ugh. My casting today is pitiful. On my way out, and see some fish over here. Yeah, I've got to be really careful over here because of all the brush. So they seem to be schooled up right there next to that log. The question is, can I get my fly undone and get a cast in there? And the answer is probably not, because I'm all twisted. Oh, that's... There we go. Probably too loud, too much of a splash. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, my casting has just not been stellar today. And now I got a fish on, but he's all wrapped up in that tree. And he keeps going round and round and round. Okay, well, that's a bunch of flies I've lost today. Okay, so I mean, this is a this is a sketchy spot to be fishing anyway because of all the brush. But what the heck? And my casting is just not what it needs to be today. There we go. Now if I can bring him, I don't know where I'm going to bring him. Actually, I need to bring him up. And you can see there's a couple of them right there. And he's by that log. I'm pleasantly surprised he went out into open water, but there's no way for me to land him without. Oh, he's going under that log. Come on, up. Come on, up, head up. That's a nice fish. And oh, what's he, foul hooked? Oh, he's foul hooked. I don't know how you foul hook a fish with one fly. I have one fly. I don't know how that fish can be foul hooked with one fly. But you know what? If I was out here fishing for dinner, this would be dinner. So it counts. Foul hooked or not, that's a nice fish. I'll take it. Not my preferred method to catch golden trout, but you know what? That's a beautiful fish. There we go. That fish is near, no. There we go. Get him away from the sticks. Come on. Oh. Okay. Well, I must say, this is the best day I've had on this lake in many, many years. Have I put them down yet? Well, you can see their tails sticking out from underneath that log. So that was fun. I'd almost given up catching fish here. I've done so poorly the last couple outings. It's late. It's probably close to 4, and I should be climbing out, but I kind of want to see what's going on the lower lake. So I've come down here, and I'm just gonna do some sight fishing. If I don't see a fish, then I'll just quickly make my way around and climb out and head back to the car. You can see down here in the lower lake, it's really, really sandy. There's a rock. Maybe I'll throw some prospecting casts out there. Oh, there's some fish right there. Okay. Am I going to be able to get out there fast enough? I don't know. I can only see the one. Oh, there it is. That was too loud. That was just a bad cast. Shoot. And that's just it. My casting today has just not been on point. But I'm catching fish despite myself, which I guess is a good thing. We've got a bunch of fish there, and they can see me, obviously, because they just scattered. There's one that's still there, too. Too far for him to see. Too loud. Yeah, that spooked him. Shoot. Oh, look at these fish here. Wow. They are leader shy. Whoa. That was something. Now I've got a really heavy leader on right now. I just didn't bother to, when I, shoot. When I broke off, I didn't bother to put on another leader to extend my leader, so it's just this really, I've got like a real, okay, well these fish are active. Maybe I should do something like put on some more tippet and get a little more serious about this. There we go. Ah, you know, there we go. Just a matter of time. Oh, look at those. Oh, going after those rocks. Stay away from the rocks. Strong fish. Not very big, but very strong. Okay, come on. Now you got your head down. I know, you don't like this at all. Come on. Oh, get away from those rocks. That's a bigger fish than I thought. Okay. That's a nice looking fish. Beautiful, beautiful golden trout. Not bad. It's a nice fish. Mosquitoes are out down here. Okay, moving on. This is more like the upper lake. I am not seeing any fish though. This talus is going to be a drag. I'll try to navigate this as quickly as possible. Get over towards the outlet, cross the outlet, and then head out, I think. So I've climbed out of the canyon and I'm heading down the trail. It was a great day today. You know, in terms of my experience on this particular lake, you know, I would categorize it as epic. I mean, I've never, you know, the first time I came here, I picked up 3 or 4 fish that were all, you know, 16 to 20 inches, and that was, you know, that was probably the best trip that I've had here. But you know, in recent years I've not been able to catch much. I've been able to catch you know, 1 or 2 fish, and that's, you know, when you come here, that's all you really expect to catch. You know, if you're lucky, you catch 1 or 2 really large golden trout. I wasn't expecting that much today. You know, I was kind of tired and kind of lackadaisical in my approach.
So, you know, to be able to get on the pattern as quickly as I was able to, and you know, and catch a bunch of fish. You know, today was really about numbers, and I'm not usually a numbers guy, but you know, just catching fish here is a big deal to me right now. That one fish would have gone 26 inches easy. It was easily bigger than anything that I caught last year, and you know, and that was just a guesstimate from the two jumps. The one jump, I mean, both jumps were clear out of the water, but the one jump, you know, basically it was clear out, and his entire, you know, broadside was to me, and I got a really clear view of that fish. I don't think I caught it on camera. I had the camera set for narrow, and I think the GoPro it booted up a little bit more slowly than I would have needed it to actually catch that fish on film. But you know, just to come here and hook into a fish like that is great. So that's it for today. If you've watched to this point, I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for coming along.